happens to a soul after death if there is no one left to perform Śrāddha? If there is no son, no daughter, no family? Does the soul wander, suffer, remain stuck? Or does Dharma, the cosmic law, take care of it? In this documentary, we explore the truth straight from the scriptures, what they really say. Śrāddha is not a simple ritual to save the dead. It is an act of love, gratitude, and nourishment offered to the departed soul. A continuation of the reverence we give to our parents while they are alive. Our scriptures say that the duties toward mother and father never end. Matrudevo bhava, Pitru-devo bhava. Śrāddha is simply this same reverence extended beyond death. A way of saying, I remember you, I honor you, I offer you peace. Through pinda, rice offering, water, and mantras, we support the soul's onward journey and strengthen the bond between generations. Śrāddha is not merely a ritual. It is the fulfillment of one of the three fundamental debts of human life. Daiva runa, debt to the gods or cosmic forces. This is the debt we owe to the Devas, the cosmic energies that maintain life: sun, rain, air, earth, fire, and the subtle laws of the universe. Rishi runa, debt to the sages. This is the debt to the sages who gave us the Vedas, sciences, arts, and spiritual knowledge. Pitru runa, debt to the ancestors. This is the debt we owe to our parents and lineage, who gave us life, culture, and body. The Garuḍa Purāṇa repeatedly emphasizes that the blessings of our ancestors directly protect the family. Truptaha pitaraha putranam hitam kurvanti sarvada. When ancestors are satisfied, they always bring welfare to their descendants. Shastra says the departed soul receives strength, peace, and upward movement through the food, water, and mantras offered in Śrāddha. Śraddhena pitara trittaha prayachanti tutad phalam. Pleased by Śrāddha, the ancestors bestow blessings and results upon the family. Dharma Shastra gives a very clear and respectful hierarchy, based not on discrimination, but on lineage responsibility. The primary duty is assigned to the Jyeshta Putra, the eldest son. Jyeshto Brahmana Kartavyam Shraddham Kartum Prayatnata. The eldest son must perform the Śrāddha with care and sincerity. If the eldest cannot, the younger sons must take responsibility. Yādñavalkya tu putrastu jyeshtasya sannakaraka sasyat shraddhasya karta cha dharmena anupravartita. If the eldest is unable, then another son acting with dharma shall perform the shaddha. This establishes the preferred order. First eldest son, then the other sons. Only after these two comes the question. Most people believe only a son can perform Śrāddha, but scripture says otherwise. Putra bhave darena bhratra bhratra putrena va sagotrena sambandhina athava snehavashena cha. If there is no son, wife, brother, brother's son, a relative of the same gotra, even a loving friend may perform Śrāddha. For years, many people have been told that women cannot perform Śrāddha. But the actual scriptures, the very texts that define Śrāddha, say something very different. Let's break the confusion. The purpose of Śrāddha is to offer pinda, symbolic food, to offer water, tarpana, to send blessings to our ancestors, to help the pretha, soul, transition, and to continue the lineage's spiritual duty. Scriptures repeatedly say, Śrāddha must be done by the one who inherits lineage responsibility. This automatically includes women when they are the surviving lineage bearer. For example, if a man has no sons, his daughter may perform. If a person dies, leaving only wife and daughters, they may perform. If the daughter has taken responsibility for parents, she may perform. This is clearly stated in Smritis. Putra bhave tudayada striva kuryad vidhim shubham. In the absence of a son, the heirs, even a woman, may perform the Śrāddha and all rites. This directly empowers daughters, wives, mothers, sisters, women, heirs. This is scripture, not modern reinterpretation. Mahābhārata also confirms women can perform ancestral duties. Strinam api dharmosti Pitṛ-yajña. Women also have the right and duty in Pitṛ-yajña, Śrāddha. Women are not excluded from ancestral rites. They are recognized as equal contributors. Yatra putro na vidyeta tatra putri. Śraddham truptikarakam. Where there is no son, the daughter Śrāddha also brings satisfaction to the ancestors. Where faith is unwavering, there the act of women brings great merit. Garuḍa Purāṇa does not forbid women. It says their emotional devotion, bhāva, elevates the offering. Where there is no son, a daughter performing Śrāddha fully satisfies the ancestors. But here is the main question. What if no one exists to perform Śrāddha? This is the real fear people carry. Someone dies alone. No family survives. What then? Your soul's journey does not depend on whether someone performs Śrāddha for you. Śrāddha helps, but it is not mandatory for liberation or peaceful transition. If a lineage ends, then your own karma becomes the full determinant of your afterlife. The Devas, Pitru souls, and Dharma Daivatha ensure the soul receives the appropriate path. Svakritam neva nashaya, svakritam neva muchyate, svakarma phaladam tasya nanyadasti parayanam. Your own actions neither vanish nor can be avoided. Your own karma alone becomes your guide. Nothing else is the refuge. This directly means, even if no one performs rituals, your own karma determines your path after death. Scriptures say the sincerity of one's own life is far more important than rituals done by others. And remember, God never abandons a soul just because there are no descendants. Your deeds, your compassion, your sadhana, these guide you after death, not the presence of a family to perform rituals. So don't worry, Dharma always protects the sincere. Anyatra chet na kartasyat, svayam deva, Pitrun yathavat trayante. If no one exists to perform Śrāddha, the Devas themselves protect and nourish the departed soul. No soul goes hungry. No soul gets abandoned. Devas, Mother Nature, our ancestors take the role of family. But svakarmana eva praninam gati na Śrāddha matrina. The destiny of a soul is determined by its own karma, not merely by Śrāddha. Meaning, the soul will move to its next stage based on karma. Yama's system operates independently. No soul gets trapped because rituals were not done. Śrāddha helps, but karma governs. Whether or not anyone performs Śrāddha, the process is the same. Step 1, the moment of death. When death nears, as the final breath leaves, the prana withdraws from the limbs, through the nadis, and gathers at the heart for the departure. The physical body stops, but the subtle body wakes up. When we die, the Sthula Sharira returns to the elements. That means it's buried or burnt up to ashes, merges with Panchabhutas. The Sukshma and Karana accompany the Jiva Atma, the individual soul, to its next destination. Step 2. The soul becomes Preta. For 10 to 12 days, the soul is called Preta, a traveler between worlds. It experiences memory, emotions, subtle sensations, longing, sometimes confusion. It hovers near familiar surroundings, house, people, belongings, places it loved. Here, Śrāddha gives comfort, but in its absence, the soul still transitions naturally. Step 3. The first realization. I have left the body. Most souls understand death only after a few days. Because the subtle body looks exactly like the physical body, they still feel alive. When trying to talk to the living fails, the realization dawns. This is not punishment, it is psychological adjustment. Step 4. The pull toward Yama's path. After the 10th day, a subtle attraction begins, like gravity pulling the soul toward another dimension. This pull does not depend on rituals. No soul is left wandering aimlessly. Even without Śrāddha, Yama's system activates automatically. Step 5. Arrival of Yamadutas. Most people imagine frightening beings, but scripture explains, Yamadutas are not devils. They are cosmic civil servants, working under Dharma. For virtuous souls, they appear gentle and luminous. For confused souls, they appear firm and directive. Their role is to guide, protect, escort the soul for further lokas. Step 6. Crossing the subtle realms. With the help of Yamadutas, the soul crosses Bhuloka, earthly vibrational field, a thin layer around earth. Then Preta Loka, transitional belt, where memories loosen. 10. Pitṛ-yajña, ancestral path, the path of light. Here the soul experiences past life scenes, unresolved emotions, clarity of mind, karmic flashes. This is where Śrāddha helps the soul move smoothly. But without Śrāddha, the soul still progresses, only a bit slower, not lost. Step 7. Encounter with Chitragupta's energetic account. Not a courtroom, not a judge, but a consciousness screen. Like the soul watching its own life as a movie. One's own actions become one's witness. Chitragupta merely reveals it. This is not punishment. It is self-realization. The soul sees where it harmed, where it healed, where it loved, where it lied, where it grew, where it fell, and understands why its next birth must be what it must be. Step 8. Temporary stay in an appropriate loka depending on karma. Pitru-loka for ancestral progression. Deva-loka for good karma and merits. Naraka-loka, temporary cleansing of heavy karma. Bhuloka-like realms for confused or tamasic souls. But here is the most important part. No soul stays in any loka forever. All stays are temporary. All punishments are temporary. All rewards are temporary. Then comes rebirth. Step 9. Determination of next birth, Punarjanma karma. Once the spends the time as per its previous karma, then comes the rebirth. The karma and subconscious impressions of previous birth determine next body, next family, next challenges, next opportunities, next spiritual stage. Not even Śrāddha or any other ritual can change the karma and its results. Karma must be acknowledged and experienced in coming births. Rituals only ease emotional and energetic transitions of the soul. Of course, the Śrāddha is very much necessary for the smooth transition for the soul. But even when it is not performed by human form, souls stay on earth only 10 to 12 days. Then the cosmos sends its own guardians. After that, they move on due to karma and yama's law. No soul is ever alone. No soul is ever abandoned. Dharma protects all. Always remember this. The only real protector of the soul is its own karma. Nothing comes after the death except the karma. The karma rules. Karma protects. The karma punishes.